The big search engine and SEO mystery. How do I get leads and prospects to go from a Google search to my business website and then become a paying customer? Well, I briefly discussed some options here. So what about people who just look you up online and don't ever open up the Yellow Pages? Well, I've got good news and bad news for you. Let me give you the bad news first. The bad news is that if you don't show up above the fold on the first page of Google, you'll basically never be found. Let me show you what I mean. Here we are on Google. Let's stick with the plumbing example. And let's say we're looking for a plumber in Burbank. I would probably search for Burbank plumber. Now, you see there's about 13 businesses that are showing up here on page 1. Now let me share something with you that a lot of businesses don't know about. Many businesses spent thousands of dollars on search engine optimization and have recently been bumped down on page 1 or even pushed back to page 2 or more. This is because Google has introduced a new feature for local searches called Google Places. In short, Google has created a little website for every business in America called a Google Places page, and it's kind of tied in with Google+, their social networking site. You can tell it's a Google Places page by the little red place marks. Your business will probably have one of these websites already set up for you, and you didn't even know it. Here's the thing though. If you want to show up on the top of a Google search, you actually need to optimize your Google Places page and not necessarily your website. This is another reason why typical search engine optimization is not as effective anymore, because SEO companies are still optimizing your website and not really your Google Places page. Furthermore, most SEO companies don't even know how to optimize a Google Places page because the rules are different. Anyhow, I want you to note that at the bottom of this web page right here is what we call the fold. The fold is the part of the web page where you have to start scrolling. Now here's why that's important. Study after study has shown that if your business isn't showing up above the fold, you're basically non-existent. You need to show up above the fold. What this means is you have to have a professional SEO company optimize your Google Places page and guarantee for you that your website appears on page 1 of Google above the fold. Let me give you one quick example. Here's some local SEO work we did for a garage door company in Fresno. A few months ago, they didn't even show up on Google search engine. Now you can see their Google Places page is number 3. This website is generating calls basically every day, and it only took us less than 60 days to get this Google Places page in the top 3 in a fairly competitive heading. In a relatively large market, Fresno has about 1 million people.